Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you guys are doing well. So we have approached the last video of the SQL tutorial in which we are going to study the most important, one of the most important, I can say, that is joins in SQL. Fine. Guys, see, I would request you to watch the entire video in the parts which I have made. Fine. The part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, in which I have solved different kind of questions. And in this also, majorly what we are doing, what I am trying to do is I want to solve, and I want to I've created one table and we are going to solve SQL problems based on joins. All right, in that, so majorly we are dealing, or I am going to teach you, or I'm going to give you insights about what is inner join, what is left join, what is right join, and what is full outer join. All right, very simple, guys, very simple, but there is a minute difference between inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. It's not that simple also that you will like read it once and then you will remember it, but you have to practice it again and again in order to understand the concept. Fine. So let's not waste much of a time. Let's start understanding what do you mean by joins. All right, so SQL joins, I'll just annotate here. SQL joins are used to retrieve data from multiple tables. Now what do you mean by multiple tables, guys? There can be more than one table, that is called as multiple table, right? So in this video I'm basically taking two tables, or basically I'm going to create two tables. Fine. But in real case scenario, what happens is you'll come across many tables. Fine. In many tables, say for example, this is one table. See, what happens is none of the organization stores each of the data in the single table, right? In the single table, they have to, they want a diversity in the tables. That's why they store different tables. They may have single ID, for say example, so for example, if you take a school, right? So class 12th A, 12th A, roll number 1, 2, 3, name, and say for example phone number, right? Phone number. This could be for table 1. All right, and for table 2, what they can have is their parents detail, right? So for roll number, this is roll number 1, 2, 3, say father's name and then mother's name. Fine. So these two tables indicates the two different tables, but the values remains the same for a single student, right? For example, roll number 1 is me, Rahul, right? Rahul, and my phone number is blah blah blah, and my father's name is this and my mother's name is this. So this entire row will indicate the details of a single person, but these both are two columns, or two row, or two tables, which we can say, right? So these are two different tables, and based on the question, based on the requirements, we are supposed to join them, right? So how we are going to join, we are going to see in the coming slides, and I'll be opening MySQL as well for in order to solve the SQL queries. Fine. So this is what it is. This is what the basic idea is. Again, very simple, guys. There is some more types of joins are there. So let's see how many joins are there. A SQL join is performed whenever two or more tables are listed in an SQL statement, right? So in order for us to join tables, join is used. First is SQL inner join, called as simple join. You can like write it join as well. SQL left outer join or left join as well. SQL right outer join or right join as well. SQL a full outer join or full join as well. Fine. So there are many more equi-join, like many more joins are there, but we are not going to detailedly look onto that, because those are very minute changes are there. But if case comes, you can solve those questions as well with these four as well. But these four are the basic concept which you have to remember. All right, guys. So let's start with the first, or rather first, before that, what I want to tell you is I have created two tables called as first table is customer table, and then second table is order table. Let's see what it is having. All right, first is customer ID. All right, customer ID. Second column in the customers table is first name, that is Rahul, Inchal, Furkan, Jamadar, Anirudh Patil, Shruti Patil, Shikha Rathore, Shubham Patil. Fine. Now this is the salary of them. Salary. So say I am earning $2,000. Furkan is earning 40,000. Anirudh is earning 32. Shruti is 45,000. And this null value, what you can see is we don't know what is the salary of Shikha. We don't know what is the salary of Shikha, right? And then Shubham has the salary of 25,000. Fine. So this null values are there in the table, right? There will be a lot of null values in the tables. You can't do anything about it. Fine. So that has to be there. And the second one is order ID, customer ID, and then what is this? The order date. Fine. This is the order date. Okay. So now, say for example, this say Rahul, okay, or say Shruti has ordered something on. And guys, in SQL, remember one thing, make it a point of knowing it every time the format of the date is y m m date. Okay, now I have given the colon, I've given the backslashes, so that's not the proper way. Fine. So you have to take care of that. Fine. So say for example, Shruti has ordered an item. We are not worried about what is the item. So whatever item, X item she has ordered, and it is on the date of 18th of January, February, March, April 2016, right? So she has ordered a item on this day, okay? And her customer ID is 7,000. 7,000 is Shruti's ID, right? Now this, in this table, I don't have the name, neither I have the salary. But what if I want to find out a person who have ordered some item on this date? I want to find the name and the salary. So what you are going to do, you have to access the first or the second table, right? So in that order, in that scenario, the join statement comes into play. Fine. So without wasting or without much going into detail, let's start look at what is it. Okay, so let's see first what is the theory of it in a very short span, and then we'll jump into the MySQL workbench where we'll solve. Inner join or simple join. Inner join combines records from two tables whenever there are matching values in the field common to both tables. Okay, now common to both tables are very important, guys. Okay, remember this, common to both tables. You can use inner join with the departments and employees tables to select all the employees in the each table. Now this is one example. Okay, this is one example which they are trying to see. Now you may access this table, this diagram, guys. See, this is table 2, this is table 1. Now what does inner join does is this takes out what is the, as the name suggests as well, the inner join gives you the common area, right? Common or common entries, whatever is there, data entries. This would return all rows from the customer and order table where there is a matching of customer ID values in the both. Okay, let's not read much of it. Let's go jump into the SQL workbench. Okay. Yeah, now see, I have created table, I've created database. As we have actually, I had created joins database because I was working on myself, so that's why I was working on something else. That's why that's why I've given the names JOOINS. But okay, and then I've created table called customers. I have inserted values. By now I hope that you guys know about how to insert values, how to create table, because we have discussed this in this chapter 1 or the part 1 of the SQL tutorial. All right, so I would give the link in the description. I would request you to go ahead and watch that as well. Okay, now second, so don't worry about it. Yeah, second table is orders, and I have included the values onto it. Okay, so let's see how our table looks like. Okay, select star from first is customer, right? Customers. So this is my table, customer ID Rahul, and these are all. And second table, what is my second table is orders, right? Orders or order. Yeah, orders. Okay. Yeah, so this is my second table. Fine. See, null values, I've given the null values in here. Null values is there. Okay. Now let's look at what is left join, guys. What is left join? Okay. Or rather, not a left join, the inner join, or you can say, yeah, inner join. Fine. So now what you are supposed to do, I'll first select star from. Okay, now select star from first. Now you have to decide what you want to join with what table. So for example, I want to join table 1 with table 2, right? So what is the name of the table 1? That is customer, right? Customers, right? Customers. I will write it for the sake of understanding. I will write it in the second line for better understanding. Okay. Now, customers. I want to join the customer onto the order table, right? Customer. I want to join into the order table. So inner join what? Orders, right? Orders. Fine. On, right? Now there is one more concept comes, guys. How is the machine going to understand how am I comparing the values, right? How am I comparing the values? Say for example, let's I would, yeah. Now see, in both the tables, what is happening in here is, yeah, in both the tables. Now if I want to join both the tables, what there has to be some values, some columns through which I can compare and then give out the results, right? So whenever you come across joins, there will be one column which will be identical. So in this case, my customer ID is common, right? See, customer ID is there, customer IDs are here. All right, so these both, in these values, or I am going to compare these two columns to join my joins. Fine. So this is the concept which I was wanted to talk to you. So let's see. Now what I want to do, customer ID, right? From customer ID. Now first, from first table, customer, I'll just copy this. Okay, from customer I want to what column I want to match? Customer underscore ID, right? Customer underscore ID is equals to, in the second table, that is the name of the second table is orders dot customer ID, right? So that is it, guys, nothing else. Let's see what is the result. Okay, now this has given me the result. Okay, now what result it has given me. Now before understanding these things, let's rewrite these things. Okay, now every time I'm not going to write my customer here, right? So what I will give it alias as C. Okay, orders I will give alias as O. Okay, so for customers I can see write C, from orders I can write O. This will again give me the same result. Fine. I can also remove as, because the SQL will understand as it has given as the alias. Okay. Now this is giving me the same output. So it's better to give the alias. All right. For every table, you don't want to write the name of the table every time you come across. Fine. So in place of inner join, you can directly write join as well. That is the second. Inner join and join works the both same name. Okay, now what it is trying to do, let's understand in here. Okay, what it is trying to do. Yeah, see, in the table, so let's do one thing. Yeah, okay, so let's do one thing. I'll just try to copy both the tables. Okay, I'll just try to copy both the tables. Okay, I can do in here. Yeah, I can do in here. So I'll, for the sake of understanding, guys, for the sake of understanding, I'm trying to copy this. I just don't want you to, confuse yourself. While I'm understanding, okay, something happened with this. Okay, I'll just paste it right by side by side, so that you can understand. Yeah. Now see, guys, what it is trying to do. Now this is my output. This is my output. Now this is my output, and this is my table 1, and this is my table 2. So this is my customer table, and this is my order table. Okay. Now left or inner join, what does it do? It, remember guys, joins always works with rows, not columns. It always works with rows. Okay. Now what did it try to compare? What did it try to compare? We have tried to compare it with the customer ID, right? So where is my customer ID? Customer ID is here. Now this is here, and this is here. Okay. Now guys, there are two columns you may have encountered, because what did I do? You what did I do? I have given star, right? I have given star. That's why it is giving you all the two tables, two columns as per se. I just included star because I don't wanted you guys to confuse yourself. In that case, you can also give whatever the desired column you want. Okay, so that's why I've just for the sake of understanding, I have given star. Okay, just understand that. For customer ID, say 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, and 8,000. So it has taken from here because 4,000, it is comparing this customer ID with customer ID. So 4,000 is there. Yes, 4,000 is there. Okay. 5,000 is there. Yes, it is 5,000 is there. 6,000 is there. No, it is not there. So 6,000 is not included in here, right? So 6,000 is not included. So 7,000, let's see 7,000. Yes, 7,000 is there. 7,000 is included. 8,000 is there. 8,000 is there. So 8,000 has been included. So it is trying to take the common rows from both the table and then comparing it with the customer ID and then giving out the results, whatever we wanted, right? So that is the meaning of common intersection, right? Common area, whatever is there, that is what it is trying to give. So what we can do is we can, in place of this, we can write what I wanted customer ID, right? So customer ID, I want customer ID. What else? Customer ID, first name, FIRST, first name, and last name, say last name I also chahiye, and salary also, and I want the order date as well. Okay, order date. Now remember guys, this will give me error. I'll just show. Okay, this will give me error. Why it will give me error is because we have two tables, and the SQL does not know from where customer ID has to be taken, from where first name has to be taken, from which table last name has to be taken, and from which table salary, and from which table order date has to be taken. So for that we have given alias, right? So from customer ID I will take it from customer table. Similarly from first name as well, last name as well, salary also, and order ID I will take it, order date I will take it from order date. So let's see if it is giving me the right output. Yes, it is giving me the right output. Fine. So this also you can do. So just for a sake of understanding, I will remove this. It's just like whatever you want, and then you mention it with the alias, you will get whatever the column you want. Okay, just for a sake of calculation or sake of understanding, I'm giving you, I'm writing star. Okay, so this is what it is for the inner join, guys. I hope that you guys have understood what is inner join. Fine. So let's move on to the next thing, that is outer join or left join, I may say, right? Left join. So what do you mean by left join, guys? As the name suggests, what it is trying to see, or you can see the diagram, it is taking only the left table one, along with the common table, which is common identities or data which is there in both the tables. So that is what it is trying to do. So let's see what it is saying. The left join keyword returns all the records from the table one, and the matching records from the right table, that is table 2. And what are the tables that is matching from the table 2? Okay, not the table 2 entirely, but the matching records from the table 2. Okay, as the name suggests, left join, which means and the entire values of the left join is going to remain same. So this is my output table, right? So see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000. Every let me do one thing. I'll just copy this as well. Copy these both in here so that you will understand better. Okay. Yeah, I'll place it in here. Fine. So see. So what is happening? What is happening in here? I'll just remove all the drawings. Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So entire thing is there from the left. See, first name is there, last name is there, salary is there. So this is my table 1, right? This is my table 1. Table 1. Fine. This is my table 1. Fine. Now from here, what did I try to join it with? I tried to join it with the customer ID, right? So customer ID. Now, customer ID, So this is the customer ID from the second table. Okay, this is the customer ID from the second table. So now this customer ID is trying to compare with this customer ID, and then all the data is being given. This and this data is being given. Fine. So for example, there is no 9,000 customer ID in this table, right? In the second table, there is no customer ID with 9,000. That's why there is null values which is come out. Fine. That's why which the null values which has come out. Fine. Because there is no entry for the customer ID that is 9,000 in the table 2. Fine. So that's why null values have come down. Fine. So let's check it out in the MySQL workbench. So I'll just clear my drawing. So that's it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to mention left join. That's it. You'll get the values. Fine. So these are all. See, there is no 9,000 customer ID in the orders table. That's why these are null values. Fine. Remember, in the left join, at the entire left table or the first table, what you want to compare with is going to come. Fine. So for example, if I reverse the order, say, okay, so if let's do it. If I reverse the order, yeah, just a second. So now see what changes it will do. Okay, now you will see. Now see the table, the entire concept or entire schema of the table 2 has come up first. Okay, has come up first in here, and then it is the customer ID is being compared with the customer ID from the table 1, and all the relevant information is being given. Fine. So I'll just copy this, and then I'll just show you both the things. Okay. Yeah. See. Okay. Now this both will give you different answers, guys. Okay, because you are trying to connect two tables from upside down and downside up, or left side or right side. Okay, so this is the concept of left join. Okay, guys, I hope that you guys have understood what is left join. Now I'll tell you some interesting facts about now. We'll discover something. Okay, right join. Right join is nothing but you just have to, this is I was comparing with the customer ID. Yes, yeah. Okay, I'll just copy this. I'll just have to, replace it with right join. RIGHT. Right, fine. So if I select this, if I run this, I am going to get all the values from the right table, which is what we did when we interchanged the table which we wanted to compare, right? So I first mentioned order table, and then I want to compare all the values, right? So see, if I compare, I'm going to get the same result as the right join. Fine. Guys, I hope that you guys have understood about the things. Fine. So what do you mean by right join is whatever is the right, see, in this left table is orders, right table is customers. Okay. So left join, which means left, all the values of the left join will be present onto that. So which means orders data from orders is going to be there. Fine. And that is being compared with the customers table. And when you compare it with right join, so all the values of the right table, that is orders, is going to be there, which means this and this is one and the same thing. Fine. This is going to give you the right join as well. Fine. So that is the main thing in right join. Okay. Now this is same. You can read it out. Okay. So right join, which means now what it is giving me, it is not giving me any values here, right? Null, 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 null. Why it is giving me null values is because I'll just hold on. I'll just copy this again. Understanding this with the table is very important, guys. Okay. So see, in this, I'll tell you, yeah, in this, see, 7584, 7584 and null. This is there. Okay. This is this table. Okay. This table, or rather, yeah, hold on. Yeah, right table is there. Yeah, this is the right table. I'll just remove this because this is looking very dirty. Let's take it back. Okay, this is my table 2. Entire table 2 is present in here, right? So this is entire table 2 is present in here, and 7,000 is being compared with the 7,000, and then all the values has been given. So see, there are no there is no say customer ID, right? So I have not given any customer ID for this customer ID, so null. So everything is null in here. Fine. So this is the right join. Fine. I hope that you guys have understood what they mean by right join, guys. Okay. Now then comes is full outer join. Full outer join. Unfortunately, MySQL do not support full outer join. It supports in Postgre and other SQL workbenches as well. But I know about Postgre. But the thing is, Postgre and SQL, they both have some advantage and they both have some disadvantage, guys. PostgreSQL, one of the major disadvantage what I feel about PostgreSQL is that you cannot import all the CSV file. You can only take down the, or you can only import the datas out of it. But schema, you have to create the table, and say for example, if there are 120 columns, okay, so you have to keep on writing whatever is there. So uh, it's a major disadvantage, major drawback of PostgreSQL. That's why I did not opt for this. But in the full join, you just have to do nothing in if even if you are going for full join, right? So you don't have to do anything. You just have to mention full join in place of in place of the left join or right join you have given, which we have learned. So if I write full join, so it is showing me errors. Let's see what error. You have an error in SQL syntax. So for that, what we are supposed to do is, we can't there's not much of a difference. You just have to join or union both left. See, I'll just give you simple. Yeah, so this is what you are supposed to do. Okay, I'll just remove this here. So it will give you the entire thing. Okay, what did I do? I've taken the left column, okay, or left join, and then in that I've given the union. Now union, in the previous sections we have covered that, but still I will explain you in here. So what happens is union. So for example, if this is table 1, table 1 has 1 2 3, okay, and then table 2 has 4 5 6 7, okay. So if you union table 1 and table 2, what it is going to give? It is going to give you 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it has combined all the values, okay, both the tables. It has combined both the tables, okay. So that is what union does. So what I have taken, so first I have taken what did I take is hold on, I'll just tell you about this. Yeah. So first I've taken the left join. Okay. So first I've taken the left join, and then right join. Right join may I have included the accepted part, the remaining part which left join has not taken. Remember the last column which it has not taken, that I am taking out with the right join. So right join, I have the last row. Okay, guys, I beg your pardon if I mentioned column. Okay, last row it has taken, and then when I take it both, I am getting entire both the tables in here. Okay, so you must have seen. So entire, see, I'll just annotate and then let you know. So this is my entire. Okay, so I'll just copy the tables again. Okay, guys. So because that, in that way you will understand, you will, if there is a table, then you will understand the entire concept. That will be much better. So see, yeah, so this for 9,000 tak I have entire salary tak, right? So this is my table 1, right? So table 1, okay, table 1, and then my table 2 is this thing. Fine, table 2 is this thing. Since this column is added extra and there is no value, that's why null values has been added. Okay, so this is the entire concept of joins, guys. I hope that you guys have understood about joins, and if you guys have any doubts, you can feel free to question me, or feel free to go into the comment box and answer question. I'm always there to answer. And I will give you some PDFs in the description link. You can check out for the more questions, and you can solve it, and you will get a good hang of it. So this is the end of the video, guys. This is the end of the entire SQL tutorial. I hope that you guys have understood each and every topic. Go ahead, if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, and subscribe it and share it with people who wants to learn SQL. I hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.